all right, Dad, let's do something else besides quarterbacks. How about the rebirth of Kendrick Bourne, as well as Mac Jones played against the Rams? You could argue that Kendrick Bourne was even better. I think he dropped maybe his first or second target and then ran the table after that, had 10 catches for 142 yards. It was the best game of his career. It was his second 100-yard game of his career. He's 30 years old. He got cut by the Patriots a few weeks ago. And now he's an integral part of the 49ers offense, at least for now. What do you think of this career arc?
Well, Iggy, I think it's a great story. I do. Now, you say he got cut by the Patriots. Oh, the Patriots suck, and he couldn't even make that team. Well, it turns out the Patriots don't suck that much anymore. So, okay, he couldn't make their roster. It turns out, and Iggy, I have to tell you, I thought he was through. I thought they brought him in because they needed a body, because all of those wide receivers are hurt. You know, when some of these guys come back, I think Bourne should still maybe be a starter.
Yeah.
They got the guy from the Rams who, Robinson, who was out for 3 games, suspended. He was supposed to come in and make a big difference. He didn't make a big difference. Pearsall's not playing. Juwan Jennings is in and out, and he hasn't made a big difference. Kendrick Bourne made a big difference. He really, apparently, he and Mac Jones really, cliche, are on the same page. They played together in New England. They really understand each other. Judging by the last game, Kendrick Bourne is everything you want in a wide receiver. Who knew?
Yeah. And I think it's so interesting how every season's a new universe. Like in the past, Juwan Jennings seemed like just such an incredible player and so clearly better than Kendrick Bourne. Last year, Juwan Jennings was outstanding and he was gunning for that contract extension and he didn't get it. And this year, I don't know what's going on with him. He's hurt a lot. He doesn't seem like he's going to be here next year. It seems like he knows it. It seems like he's on the outs. Meanwhile, you got Kendrick Bourne, who's like dying to be here, so excited to be here. And that's what this team needs. They've had so much like bitterness and since they lost the Super Bowl. A lot of guys complaining and trying to get theirs. And you finally have a guy who's been here before, knows the culture, but still has that enthusiasm of like proving himself and winning that this team needs. It's like he's a 30-year-old rookie. He's exactly what this team needs, and they got to keep using him.
Iggy, I have a concept. Certain players play in joy. They play in joy. Steve Young did. Saquon Barkley does. He has the joy. Josh Allen, the joy of playing.
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne has the joy of playing. And I think that's good in the locker room, on the field. But as a viewer, I love to watch him play. And when he was younger, wasn't he the guy who danced a lot?
He was the guy who danced a lot. Yes.
He danced because he was so happy to play.
Yes. And you got to remember, it's not like he's a first-round pick because a lot of times wide receivers who are first-round picks are like pissed off when they wake up in the morning. Like, how come the quarterback hasn't thrown me the ball yet? It's 6:30.
Yeah.
What's going on? Whereas Kendrick Bourne was an undrafted free agent. And the fact that he turned his career, I mean, he's been in the NFL since 2017. He's 30 and he's still here. And not as only is he still here, the Niners freaking need him.
Yeah, they freaking
And he has great chemistry with their quarterback right now. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the guy. I have to tell you, I'm rooting for the guy. Now, look, you interacted with him after the last game when you played that Larry Krueger thing too loud.
I'll tell the story again. So what happened was against the Jaguars, he was playing with Purdy, who he's never played with before, and he dropped 3 passes. Not Purdy's fault. Kendrick needs to do better, and it was a bad look. So, of course, I made videos saying, why are they playing this guy? And so did Larry Krueger. After the game, was trying to post a video on TikTok. I'm new to the app, and when you open it, it like will play some video right away, loud. And it was Larry being like, who is this Kendrick Bourne guy in the freaking interview room with Kendrick on the stage? And he was like, whoa, Grant, what's that about? I was like, I'm sorry. So I left. and stood in the tunnel in shame. And he came out so happy, the happiest guy of all time, and gave me a hug. Hey, Grant, how you doing? Not as good as you, Kendrick.
Iggy, that's a wonderful story. And
Yeah,
Larry, you're part of it. You're part of the wonderful story.
yeah,
Uh, good for you,
yeah,
Larry.
yeah. And good for you, Kendrick. We all wrote you off because you dropped some passes, and now we're advocating for the Niners to keep using you. It seems like when Ricky Pearsall comes back and Jennings comes back, those are your three wide receivers. And I don't know what you do with Demarcus Robinson. We'll see. He hasn't exactly made a huge impact since signing with the Niners. We'll see.
Iggy, I want to get a little technical here.
Mm-hmm.
What is good about Kendrick as a wide receiver? What does he do well?
It seems like he's one, he's fearless. He'll go over the middle. He'll give you a little yards after the catch. He's he can catch the ball downfield a little bit. Like he can do a lot of the things that Ricky Pearsall can do. He's not as fast as Ricky Pearsall, but he's quick, he's tough, and he'll go over the middle. I don't know if Demarcus Robinson will go over the middle like that. And I haven't seen that Demarcus Robinson is particularly quick like Bourne or dangerous like Bourne. I'll give you anything after the catch like Bourne.
Yeah.
He's not a small
So,
receiver. He's a good player.
yeah. And it's interesting. You said every season is a new universe. Iggy, I say every game is a new
Yeah.
universe. Every
Yeah.
game. That's how I look at the NFL. Every game, like last night, when Jacksonville beating Kansas City, and the way they beat him, who knew? It
I
was
know.
it's a different world every week. And Kendrick Bourne has entered the world.
Yes, and not to bring up fantasy football because no one cares, but I'm on this one team in this league with like Jesse Naylor and stuff, and I needed a wide receiver, and Bourne was available, and I was thinking, Mac's gonna have to throw to someone in this game, so I picked him up, and it worked out. Now, if Pearsall comes back, if Jennings comes back, Kyle has a dilemma. How do I spread the ball around? Who starts? I think Bourne put himself in the conversation, and you can't just bench him because he wasn't in your plans.
I would hope not. I would hope, and I'm beginning to think that Kyle is more open-minded and versatile, that he won't all of a sudden just put Kendrick Bourne to the side. And if he were to do that, it would be a mistake.
I think one of the things Kendrick Bourne has going for him is that he was on this team for 4 years when he was younger, so he knows Kyle Shanahan well. They get along. And then he went to New England where he played with Mac Jones. So he has a really good relationship with the play caller and the quarterback. That's going to work in his favor.
Yeah, it always worked in
Good.
my favor.